Let's bring in now Blanke Schein, Wealth Management CIO, Robert Schein. All right, Robert, you know, this is you said right now in your notes, you said right now that this market, you don't want people to miss it. Like, buy these dips, don't be afraid, keep buying these dips.
Well, Charles, as you said, the market's been range bound. So volatility has been great by the headlines, but the actual dispersion, what we've seen in the markets, it hasn't gone very much. So it's provided us an opportunity to buy. So mission critical platforms such as ServiceNow, you're looking at Palantir, they're the ones that actually put together that software for the defense sector right now.
So you're okay, like, but you do say that you do distinguish though between quality software and some of these software as a service names that will become obsolete to a degree.
Yeah, you're looking at opportunities right now at Amazon and Microsoft. Those are ones that we let come our way, and then we just go after them. So dollar cost averaging into those are great. Overnight,
let's bring up that Anthropic headline for a moment, because overnight, some big news there. You know, they're in this big battle with OpenAI. And what I think was interesting is their run rate is at 19 billion. Mm-hmm. I think 2 weeks ago it was 14 billion. For me, this is good news for AI in general, right? I mean, you know, everyone was talking about the AI bubble, or will there be a return on investment? I think we're starting to see that. And I think one of the beneficiaries of this is the name that you pounded the table on, NVIDIA.
NVIDIA tremendously. But what this actually tells us, Charles, is that AI demand is real.
It's real.
It is scalable faster than anybody anticipated. And that's the litmus test that we just saw from NVIDIA's earnings. They just confirmed that. And finally, we're seeing tremendous demand.
Although the earnings were great in every respect, the stock got hammered.
It ran up. I mean, it's done really well as of recent. So for all of these stocks, even the software names, and you saw the valuations in technology the last 6 months, they're kind of coming our way, and actually they needed to pull back a little bit. So it's okay. But the demand for software and hardware is real. That's what Anthropic tells us.
All right. You're also saying that from your note that maybe this fear, this sort of private equity, private credit fear is overdone. I know a name that you like is Blackstone. Stocks come down a lot. It's gotten hammered pretty good. Why do you feel comfortable with them right now?
Blackstone is the largest in the space. They have the liquidity, they have the expertise, but more importantly, the opportunity in the stock right now has been hammered. So,
well, you know, it speaks for itself, right? From 185 to 110, if this is mostly just, you know, concern without any true, real reason behind it, then it looks like a screaming.
They're going to weather the storm. They're the largest, and they're only going to get stronger through this. This is a great opportunity.
All right, now let's talk about some more picks here, some individual picks. You've already mentioned Palantir. I want to go into that a little bit more because it's having a good session today. It has these great sessions sometimes, and then it hasn't been able to get traction lately. Again, it's like an NVIDIA. It's been a hell of a stock the last 4 or 5 years, but recently it's struggled.
So recently it struggled, but Palantir is the platform that the Apples and the OpenAIs just can't live without, number one. Number two, $11 billion contract just signed, but their AI platform, AIP, 137% year-over-year increase. They're the future as it relates to this AI story.
Speaking of future power, it's the future for AI, right? GE Vernova has been a play there. You know, I've had its moments a couple of months ago where it did struggle. Now it's on fire. If someone's not in it, it would still be worthwhile to chase it here.
It's the future once again for energy. Everyone talks about the $7 trillion for the data spend for 2030. This is of that, there's going to be $1.4 trillion in the energy space just to power the data centers. So GE Vernova is the leader in that space, and we'll take advantage of that.
And Home Depot, it reminds me of Sesame Street a little bit. One of these things is not like the other.
Exactly.
Where do you get Home Depot out of this equation?
I love the value play in this.
Okay.
You know, this year we see housing actually hitting an equilibrium and turning around. You don't have to bet on the housing price one way or another to actually make some money with Home Depot for the restoration and the repair cycle that we're going to see. Interest rates come down, more unlock HELOCs, you have more money to go spend at Home Depot.
All right, good stuff. Robert, good stuff. Love your enthusiasm, my man. By the way, Robert thinks private credit fears are overblown. Well, guess what? He's not the only one, right? This morning, I think the real shocker upgrade came from Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer saying, hey, we reiterate Blue Owl as our top pick. Wow. They did lower the target, but they reiterated. Okay.
Blanke Schein Wealth Management is a group of investment professionals registered with HighTower Services, LLC, member FINRA and SIPC, and with HighTower Advisors, LLC, a registered investment advisor with the SEC. Securities are offered through HighTower Securities, LLC. Advisory services are offered through HighTower Advisors, LLC. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities. No investment process is free of risk, and there is no guarantee that the investment process or the investment opportunities referenced herein will be profitable. Past performance is not indicative of current or future performance and is not a guarantee. The investment opportunities referenced herein may not be suitable for all investors. All data and information referenced herein are from sources believed to be reliable. Any opinions, news, research, analysis, prices, or other information contained in this research is provided as general market commentary. It does not constitute investment advice. Blanke, Schein Wealth Management and HighTower shall not in any way be liable for claims and make no expressed or implied representations or warranties as to the accuracy or completeness of the data and other information, or for statements or errors contained in or omissions from the obtained data and information referenced herein. The data and information are provided as of the date referenced. Such data and information are subject to change without notice. This document was created for informational purposes only. The opinions expressed are solely those of Blanke, Schein Wealth Management and do not represent those of HighTower Advisors, LLC, or any of its affiliates.